Hi there, it's Ben again at Garland Nursery. Today we're going to talk about deer-resistant plants. Out here on the west side of the nursery we have a display of deer-resistant sun shrubs and trees. And in the garden store we always have printouts available for customers that list all sorts of plants from around the nursery, and today we're going to talk about some of my favorites. So some really cute deer-resistant sun annuals that we have right now include zinnias and bells of Ireland. Zinnias are really long bloomers, and bells of Ireland have these really interesting long green stalks that make great cut flowers or are just a really unique accent in your garden. Sun perennials, I would definitely recommend these hot lip salvia or crocosmia. Both of them are really great splashes of color and hummingbirds love them. Rudbeckia and coreopsis are also great ways to add color to your garden that deer won't prefer. Lavender obviously smells fantastic and deer don't like it either. Heathers like this here are really drought tolerant in terms of being sun perennials. For shade you might try something like autumn fern. The new growth comes out as this sort of orangey color and they're mostly evergreen. This feather falls ornamental grass, and most ornamental grasses actually deer really won't go for. If you're interested in something for, a climbing vine for a shady area, you could consider star jasmine, which we have a lot in stock right now. And a great bit of early spring, late winter scent in your garden could come from planting something like Daphne. We have a lot of great options for sun shrubs that are deer resistant. Crepe myrtle is a great example. They're just coming into bloom and they love the heat, so they'd be really good in our area. If you want early spring color from a deer-resistant shrub, this ceanothus is a good option. Nandina has great fall color. And another plant that's flowering right now is this cistus, which gets these adorable pink flowers. Something we always tell people here at Garland is that deer don't read plant tags. So being deer resistant does not mean that something is deer proof. They may munch on it to find out that they don't like it, or if they're very hungry or young and just a little bit dumb, they might try to eat a deer resistant plant. One way you can choose what to grow is to walk around your neighborhood or look at yards around yours and see what people have success with, and that's probably a good guide for what you could grow in your garden. If you want to grow something that is not deer resistant in your garden, we do have some products in the garden store that you can buy. They include a number of deer repellent sprays that only, you spray them on the foliage of a plant, and they can last, a month to a month and a half technically, but once they're sprayed, they won't be protecting new growth that comes on, so you do have to continuously apply them, and they may wash off in the rain, so it's a lot more attention. Another way you could protect them, though, is to use these plant saver tabs, which you can read the instructions when you're using them, but when you plant a new plant, you put the prescribed number of tablets into the soil, and it will systemically make the plant more bitter and not tasteful for the deer to eat. However, it does take a few weeks to take effect, so you would still need to use a deer-resistant spray in the first 3 weeks or so before the tabs are taken up. They last about a year to a year and a half, so you do have to reapply them annually following the directions on the bottle. Thanks for watching our video. We hope to see you out at Garland Nursery soon to plant your own deer-resistant garden.